The barbell. The barbell probably represents the only time I would use automatic mapping and be happy with it. Okay. Now, certainly, you can fix up a few things here in automatic mapping world. Let's say in a few of these edges, I can get rid of some of the seams. So let's just kind of move and sew some stuff together. Just want to make sure where that went. Oh, there we go. If you hit, if you hit unfold to cancel it, you hit escape. By the way, sometimes you'll hit that and you'll be like, you wish you hadn't. All right, well, so we're starting to get into a shape here. I got this shape and this shape. I got these weird UVs. I must have a seam. Oh no, that's just the flat surface. Okay. I must have not grabbed that by accident. So wow, that presents a problem. All I do is have to go highlight that face and do a automatic mapping just on that one face. That's going to be a really big face, and what's going to happen here is I'm going to have to match the scale. So here's that one face. I'm going to have to shrink that down. So that's what happens if you do it after the fact. Going to have to do some tweaking there. Alright, so what else do we have? Well, we got these edges here. And you know you've reached the edge of the road as far as attaching things because see on the shell, if I highlight this side highlights. So therefore I do not have any more to highlight on that shell. Okay, I could attach this one to this one. And I could attach how about this one to this one? Doesn't really make any difference. I'm just trying to get rid of my seams. So now I got this shape. What I'm going to do here is take the UVs on this side and finally use this tool to straighten those out. If I use that tool again, and again, and again, so I'm just straightening out this shell. There we go. Oh, look at that. That looks nice, right? Now, let's think. What would be easier, doing the other shell, or would it be easier just to do this? Mirror cut. Okay. So these are tricks that, I like showing because let's Command D this. Sometimes it's just easier to do UVs on one side and then mirror cut it over to the other side. Here is a UV. I can go to shell. I can pull this off and look at there's two shells here. I did not have to take the time to go in and unfold all that stuff. And that's what's so cool about the barbell. It's a great training tool for students that don't understand UVs, and then you show them that, and they're like, "Well, that's a smart thing to do." And we do that all the time. It's nothing smart. It's just we do it in organic worlds a lot because if you think about taking and doing UVs on as something as complex as a human face, and then doing that symmetrically, it's much easier to do one side of the human face and then mirror it over to the other side. So that's how that works. So that is mirroring UVs. All right, let's go to, I think I'll do these next two really quickly in the next video. This one kind of is the same as this one, minus the mirror. So, actually I'm not going to even choose to do it. Or, wait a minute, let's see. How about automatic mapping? And then all you have to know is you should never do this process. Okay? Design existing material UV test. If you left this alone, this would be very awkward. Okay? The parable of this shape is the fact that you can go into UV to shell and then rotate this ever so slightly using E. And this is a much smarter way to lay these out. Okay. That's the whole moral of the story behind this shape. And then you would hide your seams. You would not attach anything to this shell because what would happen is it would be at an angle. There we go. So very quickly, that is the parable of that story and why I made that shape. All these shapes do represent a texture problem. So in this case, I would not attach anything to these shells because they would be at an angle. And just to kind of show you that, if I grab this edge very quickly and do a move and sew, see, it gets kind of weird. So I leave it alone. All right, let's move on to the next shape.